Some of our students will aspire to work backstage at a fashion show. They'll want to do portfolio work, they'll want to do runway work. And our objective as a school is to help provide whatever it takes to give them some of that experience.
I kind of wanted to see how far I could go with my creativity. I started school not really knowing even how to like use a blow dryer, so I really wanted to see what I could do with this.
I just wanted to get involved, to have the experience, to be able to say, hey, I did this, look what I can do.
I wanted to be in it last year, so now that I'm more advanced in my program this year, it was a lot of fun to do it this year.
It looked really interesting, so I thought graduating in a couple months, why not just give it a shot?
I absolutely love costume makeup and fashion shows, so when I saw this as an opportunity, I even have 2 models because I wanted to really be able to be creative with it.
Putting together like a runway show, being involved with how the operations go behind it, so that I'd have that perspective to take in conjunction with working with hair and working with the makeup from the stylist perspective.
I thought it'd be really good for my portfolio and to experiment. It's a really creative event, so you get to do the stuff that you wouldn't normally get to do in a salon. It's more avant-garde.
Well, I was a model in it last year and I had so much fun that I decided that I wanted to do the actual styling this year.
Well, I actually started in the class of June last year, so I started school and was able to see the show like my second week. So it was actually really cool to just see it in the very beginning. So it's kind of been like a year of waiting for my turn, to be honest.
We get to take it to the next level and we get to show them kind of where we come from and what we have to share with them.
And we're not necessarily inside the box and stick to the curriculum. We can do that
to
other
be crazy.
outside fun and crazy, creative type
That's
stuff.
kind of what cosmetology is all about, is being artistic, and this shows the artist side of it. Everything is done through networking and charitable causes, so everything's pretty much donated. And then they choose usually a fundraiser or a charity that's very dear to them. Every year they seem to exceed last year's expectations, and the fundraising goes above and beyond. They do so much work, and as an instructor it's so rewarding to sit back and see what they do with it. Yeah.
I went out and found 3 different sponsors to help with the event. I picked up t-shirts and, you know, we all just kind of do our own part and try to contribute as much as we can.
You know, this year they happened to pick a charity that is close to one of the students, and I think that was just them picking her up as a team member and saying, okay, we're going to support this.
My husband was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease, and he's been in remission for a while, and right around the style show time it was looking like he might have it again. So everyone got together and was like, I think we should do it for Hodgkin's disease. So yeah, we found the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and we decided to donate there.
You have exceeded your total that you set for yourself earlier today, and you are roughly $2,200, if not $2,300.
Here is Tsunami. There's probably 3 or 4 different colored blue chalks in her hair. And we twisted them and chalked it right on there and just combed this up. When I'm finished, this will all be to the side and curled. And so it'll kind of flow like water.
I actually watched the lava flow of a volcano and got a lot of inspiration for that. For all of them, it's a lot of different textures to get to my end result.
She has actually a styrofoam block in her hair. You know, it's kind of more just using different ways to be more innovative and different styling techniques to like make these shapes like more defined.
I've learned using lip gloss on your eyes to put on little sequins. I mean, little things like that, who would have thought?
For this one was more of the wave effect of it. I actually have two floods, so one being more mucky and dirty. This one's going to be more of like the wave and the blue. So I kind of wanted to get two perspectives of it so everyone could kind of get what I was doing.
I wanted to go a little bit more avant-garde runway with her hair, not something that you would see every day. So I crimped it and teased the heck out of it.
I got the idea for the dress. I kind of wanted it to look like hardened lava. That's actually crack sealer, and it comes in a liquid form. When you spray it, it hardens into this foam-like substance. And that's how it came out. I'm actually kind of happy with it.
The biggest reason I love the style show is it allows our students to play a big part in growing a business, marketing, and networking. They're learning from scratch a very practical, hands-on experience of what it takes to be a successful cosmetologist and to put themselves out into the world. So it thrills me every year when I see their creativity and all the work they do, knowing that this is going to be so much for them in the business world to be successful.
Well, my ultimate goal is to open up a salon and shop of my own. So putting together those pieces, as a lot of it's lots of little pieces, it's a great way for me to be able to kind of get advanced experience in how to organize my thoughts, organize those different steps, and to make things come together. Awesome.
This is the kind of stuff that I would love to do. Like, I'd love to move to New York City and get into this kind of stuff and go to makeup school, and so this is kind of a great kind of segue into that.
I think that more salons are looking for more people that can be creative. They want people to be creative in what they do and be confident in what they're doing.
I think they gain a lot from doing style show. They learn how to deal, I think, stress management. They learn at first, they're all like, whoa, and then as they get through, they're like, okay, we can do this and we're gonna make it work, and you have to do that in the salon, so it teaches them real life skills.
Any job I go to, be like, look what I can do. I did this just out of the blue. I took a leap into it, basically. At first, to be honest, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But then look at the result of what I can do, and for me, I think it's pretty dang good.
Pretty structured program, which is actually really good, but it's been really cool to be able to do what I want the way I want to do it. To make your design, you have to think of how to do it and not rely on somebody else to tell you how to do it. I feel like as students, we do it without thinking. We just go to an instructor and we're like, okay, what's the best way to do this, or what's the best way to get to this point? And we really all had to do it on our own and figure it out.
That actually really teaches them how to work together as a group and teamwork, which is so important in the industry. So they have to kind of learn to work through the kinks and the quirks of each other and really come together to really make things flow smoothly.
For me, it was learning how to use everything the correct way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You actually know how to use a curling iron, you know the effects that it can give you, different things. I think once you come here and you actually get what you're doing, then there's a lot more things that you can do.
I think I've come a long way, and I'm only halfway through the program, so I think I'm going to take this and hopefully use it to build my portfolio, and hopefully, who knows what's going to come down the road for me. I have no idea, but this is it for now, and I'm definitely happy with it.
The sense of teamwork that they get out of doing the style show each year is something that they will take with them for the rest of their career. It truly teaches them how to bond with their teammates. their sense of camaraderie, teamwork, their sense of community, and it is a lifelong thing that they will take with them throughout their whole career. They will never forget this event, nor will they forget the participants, their fellow students, the teachers. It will be forever with them. So I think it's a great experience for them.
But then once they're done, like, you know, doing a dry run, you're like, yeah, like, I did that.
It went really well. All my models did great. No one messed up. Everyone had their sassy pants on.
Feel ecstatic. I think everything went a lot smoother. I think everybody freaked out in the beginning, and today everybody was calmer. It turned out so much better than anybody thought it would have.
I'm glad the show is finally over and everybody was able to see all the work that we have done. And I'm just really happy with how everything turned out. All the models did fantastic, and I am so excited with how much money we were able to raise. We exceeded our expectations, and I couldn't be happier.
To see my work and to see like my idea and my inspiration up on stage, and to just have all these people seeing it and loving it was an incredible moment, and to see everything that I wanted and everything that I dreamed about come to fulfillment and in exactly the way that I wanted was awesome. I'm really excited about it.